Good evening, and greetings and salutations to you all. I don't have a lot to talk about tonight. I'm saving a lot. I'm working on some things, so I'm gonna save a lot for the next episode. Um, but I did want to touch on some things that's important. One, we have postal service, the postal employee is being um, our jobs are being attacked on every side, so to speak. Not only do we have this failed Delivering for America plan that's threatening our jobs, taking our jobs, slowing down the mail for our people, the post office putting up bogus numbers and falling apart at the seams at the facilities because they can't handle the mail that's there, and then they turning away mail that should be brought, different things like that. You know what's going on. But we also have a potential threat from the White House executive order or whatever that threatens our jobs as well. And at the RPDC, we have a little something extra. We have a weak union that we are fighting to drop the dead weight from this local that's causing a lot of the, or contributing to a lot of the ills and the low morale of the membership here at this facility. But I want to address something real quick that I think is important. Like I said, I'll be brief. Another mentioned on several occasions that she's made a deal with or Tanya Lewis is supposed to be giving her a certain number of expediters, right? Anybody seen that grievance that she supposedly filed? Because if it's not a grievance, if she's just going outside of the contract to negotiate this stuff, that's direct dealing, and that's not proper in a union. Um, Anybody seen this grievance? Since the last meeting, at the last meeting we talked about the grievances and people right to and the members' right to go see these grievances that's been filed, right? So, but Netta did say clerks can look at clerks' grievances, maintenance can look at maintenance grievances, and so on. So since I'm motor vehicle, I'm asking some of you clerks, drop by that office sometime. Ask to see that grievance she filed for those 50 for those 50 or whatever she said Tanya Lewis promised her. Drop by that office sometime. Ask to see those files. You have a right to them. If they give you some crap about they sent them up to step 3 already, no, that's a bunch of crap because you're supposed to keep a copy on file anyway. When you do your grievances, you're supposed to give a copy to step 1, step 2, and step 3. So you should have copies on file, in the file in the office anyway. But just stop by and ask to see it. Let's see if she really did file a grievance on that, or if she's doing what they call direct dealings, which for a president is not good. For the local, it's not good because you really can't hold management to anything when you deal outside of the contract. You're not supposed to do that anyway. But yeah, let's do that. Why don't some of you clerks just go by the office sometime or call and ask and set up an appointment and ask to see that grievance where Tanya Lewis agreed to provide 50 or however many expediters that Anetta is claiming that she's supposed to get. Yeah, I'm kind of making light, but I want to show you just how hypocritical and how full of nonsense that she is, and this local is at this point. Like I said, you got a handful of people that's really trying, but for the most part, it's falling apart at the seams. Management just doing what they want. Hell, you got contractors out there putting seals on trailers, where they're not supposed to do that. Traffic's employees in the yard with us. Number one, should be separated from us at least by a fence, but they're not. Going around, walking around the yard and everything else. Are there any grievances being filed for this stuff? If not, it should be. I've informed on several occasions. After a while, I'm going to start asking to see those grievances. But for the clerks, drop by the office sometime. Ask them to let you see those files. Let's see if they really exist. Peace. See you next Thursday.